Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so very much for being here. I am here 365 days of the year to take your 12 political questions out of the chat. So just leave your questions in the chat before I come on. 10% of my income from everything Black and Orange goes to Feeding America at feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And we have an excellent community here because of you. Thank you. All right. So today, the schedule is going to be it might be a little bit messed up for the next week or two. I'm trying to get my mother's physical therapy schedule sorted out. And today, make sure I've got the questions here. Today, the physical therapist person is going to be here between 12:30 and 1. So I'm going to go for as long as I can. And we'll see how it goes. Because right now, someone small and fuzzy with a very big voice is up in the cat tree already, but isn't sleeping deeply. And as soon as there is a knock on the front door or the doorbell goes off, off he's going to go. So I'll just, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, everybody. All right. I'm going to jump into the questions. And I'm going to try to keep it relatively quiet because I'm just trying to keep somebody a little calmer. All right, so 2 minutes in, let's do the thing. So at 2 minutes in, those who are in the know are thrilled about Jack Smith being named as the special counsel in Trump's case. It took me 2 or 3 tries to get counsel spelled correctly in all the different places I had to put it in the graphics and the headlines and the social media and what have you. So Cherry Bear, have you tried to feel away cat spray to relax your cats? Right. There's a plug-in right there. Right there. That's multi-cat feel away. Oh yeah, and we've got another one downstairs, and yeah. Highly recommend. So. I love that, Marjorie. Marjorie Harrison said, "Good day, all you beautiful twinkly souls." I love that. Thank you, everybody. Teresa Ford said, "I hear he's a skilled man." Yes. Joyce says, "Someone needs to learn how to follow Pumpkin's house rules." Exactly. Rose Bloom, Mr. Smith goes to Washington. Someone in the comments called him Jack Elliott Ness Smith. Oh, one of the Midas attorneys knows him. Oh, thank you, Dr. Nancy. Good. So actually, this is going to be more like 4 minutes now because I had to shuffle. All right, so those who are in the know are thrilled about Jack Smith being named as special counsel in Trump's cases because he has a reputation for getting things done quickly. Quote, "His nature is to move things along speedily," unquote. Does this mean we will finally start seeing some action? Well, I was getting the hermit yesterday, so he needs to arrive and he needs to, he wasn't here already because he had knee surgery or something, but something. But this guy's taken on war criminals and big, scary people. And he's still right in the thick of it. So after arriving, after going through, because apparently he's going to be taking the prosecutors who were already working on the cases, and they're moving to a new place, and they're just going to get him up to speed. He's not starting from scratch, as in having to gather. It's a lot of pressure to put on one person, no matter how good he is. It feels a little bit like he's okay, suddenly I go from fighting this fight, being proud of myself for doing kind of what I'm doing, to suddenly it's like all of America is looking at me like a savior. I hope I can live up to that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Jack Smith. He feels like a real person. I read on jerks all the time. When I have guests on the show, they do readings with me, and then they're like, "You read on this every day?" It's like, yeah, we go down in the muck. That's why you get the graphics and you get all the other stuff, and the nails and all the stuff, because we're trying to keep the vibration up, to remind ourselves there's beauty in the world and there's good stuff. But his energy is really good. I mean, he's a fighter, but there's a part of him that feels decent. I don't get to read on many people who are just decent. I mean, he's ambitious. He's obviously putting himself out there and trying to get the big cases and all this kind of stuff, but he doesn't have the same energy as a politician whose job is reliant on becoming publicly popular. Does that make sense? Valerie says, "My goodness, thank you for loving politics like you do. This was a good move for Garland. He needs help. I get the feeling we're on the right path." I do too. Deb says he has integrity, and that's all I can ask for. Oh, he's put a lot of people away. He's held a lot of people. He's made sure a lot of people have been held accountable. Very clearly. Mel Broussard is a career prosecutor. It's really different from a political person. Yeah. Hey, Stay Gold. Tower. Moon. I think he might rock Trump's boat a little. King of Pentacles. And some other Republicans. 10 of Cups and Page of Pentacles. I really like that he was working outside of the U.S. I really like that he has this perspective of, I don't need y'all. I'm going back to The Hague. I'm going back to the World Court. There's a bigger, wider world out there. You're not all there is. You're not all that. Lisa says, "Me likey those cards." Rose Blue, he's a prosecutor in The Hague. He's been working in The Hague as a prosecutor against war crimes. And yesterday I took some notes when Garland was talking about him. I just typed in a bunch of notes in the description box. And yeah, he's done all kind of great stuff. Stagel says, "I like that it's pretty and I want that cup." It is nice. So he's going to rock Trump's boat and other Republicans, and we're going to be very pleased. And it's not even going to be, it isn't going to be much sweat off his brow. It really doesn't feel like it. It's what I do. Anyway, this case is there's certain aspects of this case that are going to feel even easier than some of the other stuff he's done, because he's dealing with a justice system in foreign countries, third world countries, that are Good luck getting information. But Mel Broussard said he was also head of DOJ Public Integrity Division, prosecuting politicians. He's already done it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stagel says the overlay is very nice. I wanted his wallpaper in my kitchen. Well, I'm liking this. And this, it just feels like he's like, yeah, here. Moving on. I mean, he knows this is a big deal, but at the same time, this is his wheelhouse. He already knows. He already knows how to do this. Kathy Delisle says, greetings to all. This smacks of a justice-driven soul. Yes. Kristen from Uncover the News. Hello. Will Trump or his cults try to find a flaw on him or make up a lie on him and repeat the propaganda? Well, we should... Suvi says Trump is out of Jack Smith's league. Perhaps Trump is out of Jack Smith's league. Trump is out of his league. I think you mean it the other way around? Because normally that would mean, like, I'm dating somebody, like, it doesn't matter. Oh, are we cleaning kitty toes? Good. He's cleaning his kitty toes. Isabel Moss says, I hope Mr. Smith got some of the Dutch mentality of no blanks given. I hope so. Okay. Well, I feel like there's another question here about him. 12:30. Will the GOP find a way to stop Smith or slow him down? Because there's already talk about Republicans in January trying to defund the DOJ. So, yes, I agree, Suvi. Jack Smith is far superior to him. Far. Yes, Brenda, I guess when you're dealing with the ex-president, you need to bring in the big guns. Valerie's asking, do you feel Smith will drop the hammer on congressional members involved in the January 6th insurrection? It definitely felt like there were Republicans there, other Republicans. He doesn't care who you are. If you broke the law. Okay, so will the GOP find a way to stop Smith or to slow him down? Because he's about to become GOP public enemy number one. Yeah. Which basically means he's a decent person. Isabel Moss says, what America calls the far left is just normal over here. Yeah, I keep trying to explain that to people, but yeah. I keep trying to explain that to Republicans. No, they don't understand. 7 of. All right. Republicans are looking, this is fruits of labor. What do we have? What can we use? How do we slow this down? How do we throw the spike strips out on the road? How do we? Okay. 3 of Wands. Knight of Cups. 9 of Wands. 8 of Cups. Just I don't have a mic to drop. My gosh. They're waiting for him to come over, and he comes over. They're feeling a little beaten up, but he's gonna organize the evidence. He's gonna take the evidence he has, maybe get a little more, but he's gonna organize it, and a big justice card. Boom. And then they are really the people on the far right who are involved in all this. They're gonna really feel beaten up, and this is not just Trump. Let's do this. Can I make a request? Oh, it's glorious. Look at that. Oh, all right. Okay. I better hurry because like I said, I don't know what time I have to go today. So, whew. Mel Broussard said 3 grand juries were impaneled this week. So many chances for indictments. Yeah. And Betty's saying he's going to bring the hammer. Yeah. Lisa says Garland and Smith would be wise to indict Trump before the new Congress is seated. Let's ask about that. 1630. At 1630, will Smith and or Garland indict Trump before the new Congress is sworn in? To make the 17. Save. Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. Hello, precious boy. Hello, very good. Good. Will Garland, excuse me, Garland, Smith indict before the new Congress is sworn in January? Joy to the world. Indictments come. Indictments come. I don't have the range, especially since I'm trying to be quiet. Deck Trump's halls with lots of charges. King of Pentacles. Stand back. It's okay. It's just... I just want to watch this. These ones. Oh, they're going to be trying so hard to stop him, slow him down. Keep their secrets. Page of Pentacles. Moon. It's not going to work. They're not going to be able to stop him. They're trying to keep their secrets. But this feels like him is just effortless. In the same way you don't underestimate the Democrats right now. They're underestimating him. They are really underestimating him because they thought they got through the thing with Mueller, and they're like, oh, that didn't do anything. They're underestimating him, and they're gonna learn. Now, is it going to happen before the new Congress is sworn in? Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everybody. 5 of Cups. Oh, they're fighting back. And failing. 10 of Cups. Tower. Merry Christmas. Page of Swords. We can say Merry Christmas again. Not that we couldn't before. Temperance. 6 of Wands. Well, this would be the swearing in day. But this is this Tower card. Oh, everything's laid out. Boom. And then we wait. Something's going to happen. Something big is going to happen. Charges. Or is this charges from like Fonnie Willis or something like that? Thank you, Eileen. Thank you. Really helps. Thank you. What's the Tower? Because the Tower's next to a 10 of Cups, and that's good for us. Oh, thank you, Catherine. Thank you. What's coming? What's the big Tower? They're not going to see it coming. They're not going to see it coming. Queen of Wands. Knight of Cups. Democrats moving forward. Burden. Death card. There's some charges coming. I don't know if it's from Smith. Let me ask if it's specifically from Smith, but there are charges coming before the end of the year. Or before the next Congress is sworn in, which is like January 3rd or something. So Trillium Tarot. Hell hath no persistence like my baby cat who wants my turkey sandwich. Thank you, Cherry. Thank you. Thank you. Insult to injury. Okay. 10 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Okay. There's Trump making a mess of things. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody's coming up short. We are happy. There's Trump. It feels like Georgia. This is like Trump and Lindsey Graham and that kind of stuff. So there's definitely stuff coming. There are charges coming. So, Stay Gold, Autumn, how come we're not allowed to say Merry Christmas? Do you know? Okay, what happened with the Merry Christmas thing is years ago, in some corporate settings, some people decided that, well, let's have our retail workers, or let's whatever, instead of saying Merry Christmas, have them say Happy Holidays, because then it'll be more inclusive, and that's what we want. And some companies did that, not all of them, but that was that. Well, the right took that to be we are not allowed to say Merry Christmas, which is a bunch of bunk. And Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. All right, I've got to turn around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Did anything appear? No. It's not a thing, but they've run with it ever since. And to this day, and the whole time Trump was there, we're going to be allowed to say Merry Christmas again. There wasn't a point when you weren't allowed to say Merry Christmas. There may have been a couple of corporations that were like, hey, let's do Happy Holidays instead. But there was no, okay, it's not a thing. So it's not a thing. But they make it a thing, and they still talk as if it's still happening. Because for some reason, some Christians get in this victim mentality. My gosh, like there aren't Christians in this country? Are you kidding me? We are persecuted. We are not allowed to worship based on our faith. You're delusional. Are you kidding? It's a bunch of bunk. So if somebody's saying, "Oh, we can say Merry Christmas again," it's someone like me who's joking, or it's somebody who is delusional. I mean, whew. Anyway, I always said, whatever somebody says to me is what I'll say back to them. That's been my rule of thumb. If you say Happy Hanukkah to me, I'm going to say Happy Hanukkah. If you say Happy Christmas to me, I'm going to say Happy Christmas. If you say Merry Christmas to me, I'm going to say Merry Christmas. I tend to say Merry Christmas because that's what I grew up on. And I will be perfectly honest with you. I do a lot of graphics work. And, well, that's not exactly a shock to you guys. But when I'm searching for things and I want things to look like that time of year, that whole Christmas, the kind of that started in Victorian times up to today, that kind of aesthetic, I like. I like Christmas trees, which are pagan. I like wreaths, which are pagan. I call it Christmas, but if there's ever a person, it's Santa, who isn't even really St. Nicholas. So that's what I say. But if we see Squeezebox says, Merry Perihelion. Exactly. Merry Perihelion to you. Dashnated Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. Stegold says, haha, I get it now. Is that why Trump always used this rhetoric? He's a stooge. Well, he's an idiot, yeah. I don't know what's going on down there. Anyway, all right. Let me see what else I can cover here. At 29 minutes in, people in Trump's camp are floating. Oh, gosh, I cannot. Like I said, I see questions, but I just kind of throw in. And so sometimes when I'm reading these, it's like, what? People in the Trump camp are floating the idea that any DOJ charges related to January 6th would be technically double jeopardy, since he did technically have an impeachment trial. A for effort. Well, C for effort, but it's double jeopardy because you had an impeachment trial in Congress on completely different charges. Yes, it's time. Are you going to show a very loud ad? No. Okay, here we go. Sorry. That was a lot louder than expected. Sorry. I'm sorry. I did not mean to scare you. Okay, that was bad. Why are you so loud? You're never that loud. Okay. There we go. That's what I think of that. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to deafen you. So, will this gain any ground? DOJ charges related to January 6th would technically be double jeopardy. Bullpucky. He and even giving him credit for something that doesn't exist, because what goes on in Congress is not what goes on in a courtroom. But anyway, he had 2 impeachments. Neither of them had to do with January 6th. Did they? Well, the second one, what were the actual charges on January 6th? I can't remember. Yeah, Congress isn't a court. So I guess, yeah, the second one was about January 6th, but it was... No, you can't get there from here. King of Pentacles, you're a guy. You're just a person. King of Cups. Hermit. Ace of Wands. No. You're flailing. That was in Congress. People can try to do some research, or they're digging back in the books, lawyers digging back in the books, trying to find something. But this feels just like flailing. So, seditious conspiracy. Thank you, Kathy Rollins. It's not going to work. Yes, the impeachment did. Thank you, Stephanie. True, Holly and friends. The impeachments didn't relate to stealing classified documents. That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking classified documents, which didn't have anything to do with the impeachments. Yes. Kelly says, come on, Shaka Khan. Tell me something good. Was that her? Lady Eva says, have fun grasping at them straws, dude. Yeah, I was thinking the classified documents. Thank you, Mel. Second House impeachment trial, 1 article, incitement of insurrection. Yeah. Doesn't do anything with the classified documents. Ace of Cups. You can rain on your parade. Well, and actually, technically, they both ended in impeachment. They just didn't end up in removal. It's very confusing. Obviously, I'm very confused. Fran, thank you so much. Oh, it was Rufus featuring Shaka Khan. I was going to say, tell me something good. Yeah, okay. 5 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands. Nice try. Good boy. A swing and a miss. They're throwing this at this target, and the target's just like bing, just bounces right off of it. No point. Especially the top secret documents. Sit down. Oh man. Okay. All right. Physical therapist hasn't arrived yet, so let's see if I can squeak in here. Some evangelicals are turning against the Florida man. 34-45. 34-45. James Robinson, a televangelist who served as a spiritual advisor. That's a thankless job. As a spiritual advisor during Trump's POTUS term and campaigns, is now calling Trump a spoiled little elementary school child. Yeah? Continue. Yeah. Spoiled little elementary school child, eh? What else do you think? Is this a sign that Trump's run to the White House will lack evangelical support? Oh, it's a good purry kitty. Oh, it's a good purry owl. Good kitty. And it says, wow, did he stop drinking the cafefe? I guess so. Evangelicals. No longer going to support the walking embodiment of all 7 deadly sins? Getting weird, random, biblical stuff going through my head. Only I can't remember enough of where things were in the Bible and all the quotes. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I was 16 and I left the church. But turn to ashes in their mouth. And yeah, you're going to pick and choose out of the Bible now, like you normally do. You know, if you just, how about you just follow the part of the parts in red, which are what Jesus said? Why don't you just do that? Why don't you just ignore everything else? Seriously. If you're a Christian, just take out the red bits. Do that. Glenn says, depart from me, ye workers of iniquity. Yeah, pick and choose, pick and choose. Well, I believe I'll use this against them and I'll put them in their place with that. And I'll, please. Queen of Wands. Well, okay, these are still people who at least did support him. I think still might. Betty's saying must follow because of Pence. And there was someone earlier who was mentioning that it was because of Pence. I'm sorry, I didn't give you credit for that. Wow, Mel says MAGA red hats now cost over $38. Ugh. If Flowers of Evil or Le Fleur de Mal, then is Hat of Evil Le Chapeau de Mal? Le Rouge Chapeau de Mal? Is that right? I'm probably massacring that. But anyway, King of Wands, there's Trump. Queen of Pentacles. Evangelicals want to do what's going to make them a lot of money. Prosperity gospel. There's America. 7 of Cups. Even the evangelical churches, they're struggling. Churches are struggling. Organized religion is struggling. Thank you, Holly. Le Chapeau Rouge de Mal. Thank you. Chapeau Rouge de Mal. Thank you. Evil. I was going for badness, evil. Red hat of the people. No, Kelly. Le Fleur de Mal was a book of poems by Rimbaud. Is it Rimbaud or Rimbaud? It's one of those names that I have read a million times, but I've never heard said out loud. Arthur? Anyway. Yeah, Mel, all churches are struggling with attendance these days. Whatever's going to make them money. Ick. I don't like evangelical energy. It belittles women. I'm sorry, it just does. Submission and no. What I'm getting is God. Oh, it's Charles Baudelaire. Who was I thinking of? Baudelaire. Thank you, Weezy Squeezebox. I've lost my mind. Apparently, I can't remember anything today. It happens. Baudelaire wrote Flowers of Evil. Thank you. Yeah, Kim, evangelicals fail to admit that Jesus is woke. Yeah. What I'm getting is that evangelicals are going to, that God is going to speak to them in whatever way the wind is blowing. Either consciously or unconsciously. Who was I thinking of? Not Arthur Rackham. He's the artist. Fairy guy. Great stuff. Watercolors. Gorgeous watercolors. Arthur Rackham. Who was I thinking of? Anyway, doesn't matter. Temperance. It's not going to have what it was. Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Plus the fact that his speeches are boring. Even Fox News and a lot of even the smaller far right wing places are they're cutting him off. They're cutting his speeches off. Money, money, money. Adam and Eve. King of Swords. Whoever is going to be most popular because they want to keep their tax exemption status. I'm not kidding. I wish it was more than that, but no. Consciously or subconsciously. Money. 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 The Bible, as we say it, support whoever is going to help us. And I guess if they think Death Santis and Lady Macbeth are going to be helping them, they'll go that way. So, yeah, and even Fox cut from Dumpy's announcement. Exactly. At the Rainbow Nabato. Oh, thank you, Suvi. Thank you. Yes, I know, Kevin. I said that by mistake. 40, not on purpose, 43:15. Cheryl had a question. Actually, make this 43:30. Oh, this is a drag on my energy because it's Jim Jordan. Haven't read on him in a while. It was lovely. But alas, here we are. Okay, no, I'm here to do these questions. So this is nothing negative about anybody asking. It's just him. Ugh. Jim Jordan held a press conference demanding that the January 6th committee is immediately shut down and that Biden should be impeached. Oh, boy. Will the January 6th committee be immediately shut down, assuming it's still in existence when they take over? But will the House impeach Biden? Oh yeah, that's always a good sign when I'm reading on somebody's policies and I just get a big old death card for the readings. All right, so gonna shut down the January 6th Select Committee. Strength, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. No, they're gonna dodge out of the Republicans. They're gonna shut down. Things are gonna get moved to the Senate. Yeah. Just no. Just no. Duck dodge, whoosh, whoosh, and into the Senate, or it's done. And this is this feels like Liz Cheney in the middle. It's just giving them the digit salute. Strength. They have the information. This feels like skating. All right. Are the Republicans in the House going to impeach Biden? Star. Judgment Tower. If they have power for 5 minutes, they're going to impeach Biden. Or try. Yep, Major Arcana. And it's going to be Hunter Biden, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I love that, Polywanda. They live in an echo chamber pot. And true, they always knew they had a deadline when they are writing the final documents. Yeah. Yep. He's not going to go anywhere. He's not going to be removed. Will there actually be will all the Republicans really go along with impeaching Biden? Yes, Dale, Hunter Biden hearings will be the new Benghazi. Exactly. Trillium Terra says, does the aforesaid digit salute seem to indicate that someone is number one? Different digit. Let's take a better look at that. At 47:30. All right, full 5 cards. Is the House going to impeach Biden? Oh, Tim says, I have a question. How do we know there's not a laptop? I quoted that and was told I drank more of the left Kool-Aid. Oh, I have a whole video on that. If you click on the name of the channel, and you go to the main page for the channel, there's a search bar, and you put in Hunter Biden's laptop. I walked through the whole thing. Some of these idiots going to impeach Biden with no decent evidence. No evidence that could hold. There's no chain of custody of the evidence. There's no proof of where it came from. It's Mel says Trump's classified documents were stored on Hunter Biden's laptop. No. They're standing there, rubbing their hands together. Really going to impeach Biden, huh? Death card again. 10 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. 10 of... It ends with Democrats. Organized. Oh, they're gonna set out. That's gonna be their goal. I don't know if they'll be able to get everyone to go along with it, and it's mostly just to fill the news. I still wonder if they're going to lose control of the House, because then it just goes boom, Democrats. McCarthy said that as far as he's concerned, he doesn't care about if there's a mandate or not. he said, last I heard, the speaker's gavel doesn't come in a small, medium, and large. Basically, he thinks, I have the power. I'm going to do whatever I want. That's great if you can get everybody to go along with you. And I mean, every last person. Evelyn says, I watched your video about the laptop. Now I'm hearing all over today. Are people talking about it? Polyana says, imagine Trump visiting Autumn for a tarot reading. Oh, my dear heavens. I'd be baffled. King of Pentacles, Republicans. The plan. You don't have good evidence. And then boom. Beginning Democratic energy. I keep getting. They get so far and then Democratic energy. I've been reading on this for a month. You guys know that. And I just keep getting the same thing over and over and over. So I've been saying either the Democrats who would keep the House or the Republicans wouldn't have it for long. So, all right, what else have we got here? I'm going to skip a couple of these because I've kind of gone over them. Okay, I'll do 3 cards on Ava Braun. 52. Ava Malania Braun. Come on. Oh. There we go. What does Malania think or feel about old Donny running for president again? You ask the questions, I read on them. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. Malania, what do you think about? She thinks he's going to lose. She thinks he's going to drop out and he's going to lose. Or he's going to lose. We're done. She's done. We're done. She'll stand there and smile. First time I saw her with him for months was on election day. They went and voted together. And then she and Eric, as far as I can tell, were the only family members with him on the night he announced. And then he had another speaking engagement last night, was it? Oh my gosh, it was so bad. And I don't think she was there at all. What does Malania think? That he can't win? And he can show up for a couple of things until... Basically, I think it's until Barron is 18 or gets out of college or something. But there's something there where it's just, I'm here until this. Kelly, was she happy the first time around? Were you happy the first time around? She considering where she came from, she liked being treated of being of that importance. But there was a whole lot of garbage that went along with it too, mainly because she was there with Trump and his familial den of vipers. King of Pentacles. She was happier in New York. 3 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. She ended up finding out a lot more about him than she knew before. So I'm getting there. Good. I've been able to get through quite a few of these questions. Let me see. Let's have a look at Marjorie Trader Green, 5530. There's a question here from CC Ryder about her. 55, 45. Let's just say that. Yeah, 45. CC Ryder was asking, will MTG have the power in the House to launch crazy circus investigations? Is she about to be let loose? Thank you, everybody. Thank you for going through the news with me. I really appreciate it. It can be really miserable going through the news, the political news on your own. Marjorie Trader Green, are you about to be as happy as a pig in slop? Thank you, Cherry. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Marjorie Trader Green. Oh. Oh, that's physical therapy person. Marjorie Trader Green. Wait. You're okay. Fingers crossed. I can get through at least this question. Yeah, Wheezy Squeezebox. She did tear out the rose garden. Page of Wands. Oh, she's already put out the message that she backed McCarthy on the agreement that that McCarthy would give her a lot of power. Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. 9 of Wands. Hanged Man. Queen of Swords. Huh. Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. You could just relax here and be quiet. Yes, you could. Oh, he's a good boy. Good boy. Anyway. She's going to be obnoxious. But they don't have the power they think they do. This is not going to go as swimmingly for them. There are some Republicans who are in districts they barely won, and they are not really necessarily willing to go along with all the crazy, or they're not going to be able to keep their seats. Betty says, I don't think McCarthy will win House Leader. I thought he just did. Judy's saying, isn't it cold? I don't know what you mean. Oh, Judy says, Autumn, no socks. Please don't get sick. Me? Oh, no, I've got a heater on right here. My feet are perfectly warm, but thank you. All right, well, I might have to go because somebody's about to start complaining, but she's going to be obnoxious, but it doesn't feel, it almost feels like entertainment for us, where she's just going to be ranting and railing, and it's like, yeah. Anyway. He hasn't been voted in officially. Okay, thank you, Kathy. Thank you. All right, well, that's going to do it for me for today. Oh, it's been an hour. Good. I like to be on for at least an hour or cover 12 questions. And I've been just just ticked over. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Everything should be normal tomorrow. Mom has a home health nurse coming, but it's like earlier in the morning, so it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm fine. I'm fine. All right, hang in there. You are not alone. We are in this together. We're in this together, sweetheart. Yes, we are. And there are good days ahead. All right, so take care. At 3:30, I'll be over on the Creative Sprints channel. Plenty of all kinds of work to do. And other than that, I will be right back here tomorrow. Regular time. Thank you. All right, take care. Be safe. Take a sweater. Be back by 10. Kidding. All right. Bye.